sike asola ngongo musogi mo chichi iedi ezudi wayo tukwasi chukwu obi mọzọjọjọ n'iegwu nsọgbu ya n'anya ya n'ike na-adịghị tụkwasị Chukwu obi.
Biafrans, atụkwasịrị m Chukwu obi. Ị tụkwasịrị Chukwu obi? Did you put your trust in God? Have you put your trust in God? God says, call upon me in the days of your trials. Go and study the book of Jeremiah 33 verse 3. Say, call upon me in the days of your trials and I will be there. In the book of Isaiah, the Lord says, the hard trials that come will not overwhelm you. These hard trials that is coming upon the children of light, Biafrans, will not overwhelm us. I welcome you and I greet you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone or anytime you are coming across this beautiful platform, Linda's TV show. If you like the kind of content information we'll bring here, kindly subscribe. Put on your notification to all notifications. This will enable you to know when we upload a new video. And what we do here, we'll react to all forms of videos, will educate, inform the members of the public about the happening in the globe, especially in Nigeria. And I want to seize this opportunity to appreciate you too for creating this wonderful platform, YouTube, that we are using to disseminate or bringing this information to you. At the same time, I put a disclaimer that here in Linda's TV show and the other content here do not and will not in any way promote misleading information, hate speech, violence, or trying to instigate violence. A call for self-determination is never a call for war. Myself, personally, I do not like misleading information. I do not like hate speech. I do not like violence. So, I will never promote those things here. So, my great people, onye chiri nke ochiri ya zero, egbe bero ugo bero, nke si beye bena asosi mkwukwa ya kama ya megene ya nwụọ. Onye si na ya ha dị ndụ foge ka dị ndụ. Onye si na ya ha dị ndụ foge ka ị na-aga n'iru. Onye si na ya ha dị ndụ foge ka ị na-enwe obi aṅụrị. Kedu ife ọ dị ndụ eme? Ọ ya nwụọ ọnụ na, of course. Ọ bụ ozu ugobere nke si ibe ya ebere nkwukwa ya mba. Gone are those days. If you wish me well, well will come to you. If you wish me good, good will come to you. If you wish me bad, I have never sit down one day to plan evil against anybody. I have not even thought of it. And I will never do that. But if you are sitting down there at your comfortable zone, planning how to buy me, nwanne itinyego aka n'ọkụ, ọkụ ya agbaga pịa nwụọ nwụrụ ya hekpote dị ntụ gị. Let us learn how to love ourselves. Nwanne gị na-aga n'iru, be happy. Hapụ ekworo. Hapụ asịrị. Ụfọdụ ndị mmadụ na-agba asịrị, ejigodo asịrị gbasasị ya ndị mmadụ. That is how they wanted to use asịrị to, maybe see a prime minister. They always find a way to crucify. When they see you are doing good, instead of them to appreciate you. Don't worry, pay attention to this video I'm going to play. You will like it. Our brother Paul Onwubiko, he doesn't talk trash. People will see you doing good. Instead of them to appreciate you, instead of them to be happy, obi na-afụ ha, anya ụfụ na-afụ ha, kedu ihe bụ na mgbe ọbụla ọ ya nwa ga na-aga n'iru, kedu ka o si aga n'iru, gịnị ka ọ na-eme, ime anaghị emewu, ngwa go and do and bring your own. No. Anọrọ akpọrọ onye mana Linda mere nke mana prime minister mere nke onye ka ọ bụ ya nwe nwanne ịnọrọ n'anya ụfụ, ekworo, jealousy, ịbụ onye amụsụ. And then that musu hada aganiru. Nda musu hada aganiru. So, na this video, our brother Paul Onwubiko, oh God, thank you for preserving the Prime Minister. Thank you for at least giving me that zeal, that courage to stand by. Even when on our party, blind down in our support, your joy in our support, Simon, by the wishing the by us. One, I quit for Ezoku. I did with Ezoku aka, Ezoku de Koko. No matter how you try to cover the light must surely shine, right? That is it. Truth is simple. You don't need a lie to cover up truth. But one lie you tell needs millions of lies to cover it up. Why not say the truth? Why not believe in truth? Why not follow the path of truth so that it will belong? Let us listen to our brother. I don't want to talk too much. From the beginning of how they planned to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, all the activities. You know, when they force rendition Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or when they force extraordinary rendition Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria, oh, that experience I will never forget. Many of you that have been following me for a very long time, you will see that I was disastrous then. I felt that the whole world have collapsed. That was the last expectation, the last thing that I wished for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I was depressed. I lacked joy. I was asking God, how come? How come? We never saw this coming. For a week, I couldn't eat. I couldn't smile. It happens as if something in me was out. And I was asking questions. I was going to the Radio Biafra because that is where we are meant to be listening. I went there. I couldn't get any information. All I was hearing is bashing, you know. I said, God, is it how this Biafra restoration is going to end? Ojukwu tried. Wazirike tried. Now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu rose up. Is it how it's going to end? I was praying seriously. I was in agony. I was in tears. I was in pain. I couldn't bear it. Until Simon Ekpa came. I said, okay, let me watch this man. If he is truly genuine. I followed him. Even when I wanted to opt, something said, follow this man. And today, you and I have seen that if it is not the Prime Minister, where would we have been? Biafra restoration would have been a history. But thank God, let's listen to this, our brother. And please, don't listen and go. I need your contribution. I need your criticism. I need your ideas. Please, very, very important.
People knows the truth already. DOS Chike Doziem has finally revealed the secret behind command and control, political solution, and amnesty. They have finally revealed it. And lies is just for a little time, but truth endures forever. Truth endures forever, and we must go on sharing the gospel of truth. I greet you, my brother, for joining Ifeanyi. You know, this DOS has killed a lot of people just because we told them the game you played. Join our program when we will be in the office, when we will analyze. DOS, there is no way, Chike Doziem, there is no way you will go and negotiate with Eastern governors to seize everything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started. Today, Chike Doziem has come up and he reviewed it. He says that they negotiated with the Eastern governors to hand the ESN over to them in order for them to take amnesty. The same thing Ifeanyi Ejiofor says. Share this program. It may be short. The same thing Ifeanyi Ejiofor says. Ifeanyi Ejiofor says that since the creation of ESN, is Eastern Zone has not been in peace. And for this reason, as a nationalist in Nigeria, he has to do everything possible to bring Mazen Nnamdi Kanu down as a nationalist. Before this command and control came up to our table, they say, from today, your job is to go on attacking Simon Ekpa. That Simon Ekpa is the problem Biafra is having. That today they are starting command and control, which is political solution. This political solution, they've been hiding this thing for a very long time. They've been hiding this thing for a very long time. Hiding political solution, the secret behind the political solution for a Biama. SH0CK Biama will take his own glory. Do you know, Biafrans? If Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has not been kidnapped, nobody will know who is who in Biafran land. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu says he is going to lead in front. And within this time, anybody that needs freedom, all the people that is being born for this movement should come up. Because ikukukuo afuiko okoko. And how are you going to see the nyash of the fowl? Is when breeze blow. These people in the meeting, in IPOB meeting, which we have been attending under oath, zonal coordinator and the street coordinator, all of them, they called us the medias. They say, anybody who sympathizes with Simon Ekpa is enemy of Biafra. You know, everybody have heard this thing, but since Chike Doziem, the one who started issuing certificates, sacking people from IPOB, telling you from today you are no more one of them. He is the one that came up now and told people that they had a meeting with the Eastern governors. During that time, it was Anambra state election. Soludo was contesting for this election. Then, Peter Obi has his own ideology of running for president. Ifeanyi Uba has his own agenda on how to run for governorship as well. They sold Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and used the private jet of Ifeanyi Uba, and they brought Mazen Nnamdi Kanu down to Nigeria. His eyes was tied, his hands tied at back like a criminal, like a terrorist. Intels made us to know that Ifeanyi Ejiofor from Anambra state election was there when Nnamdi Kanu was brought back to Nigeria, because his eyes was tied up. Immediately, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, immediately Malami made announcement that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is under their custody. The next thing we saw on our table was, as from today, Simon Ekpa is enemy of Biafra. Obligatorio. With every obligation. That's why you have to share this message. For little time we are spending here. Little time we are spending here. They said, immediately Malami, after 8 days of torture, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu passed through, starting from Kenya down to the zoo. The next thing we heard from DOS was, from today, Simon Ekpa is the enemy of Biafra. And anybody who sympathizes with Simon Ekpa is enemy of Biafra. We ask them questions. We ask them questions. Why should you just turn up overnight and say Simon Ekpa is the enemy of Biafra? Just overnight. Is it how someone will become enemy? Are you creating enemy for us? We stood up in the meeting. We told them in Igbo parable, "Oh, nwanne mmadụ ka a na-egosi ya, ada egosi mmadụ oyi." You can only introduce a brother to me. You cannot introduce a friend to me. Nwanne mmadụ ka a na-egosi ya egosi, ada egosi mmadụ oyi. You have to make your own choice of friends. And in as much as you cannot make choice of friend for me, then you have no power to create enemy for me. The people on our zone in Spain, ask them, do we tell them this thing in the meeting? You cannot create enemy for me. I wake up in the morning, you told me, Simon Ekpa from today is enemy of Biafra. We ask how and why. Whenever you ask, you become enemy of Biafra. Chike Doziem is confessing today. He confessed now that they had a meeting. And who was the leader of this meeting? Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the lead counsel of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. The man who is the lead counsel, very close friend, very close relative of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He said he is the most trusted. As the most trusted, Eastern governors called him and he made a video. All we are doing now, we will analyze it with a picture because a picture speaks more than 1,000 words. A picture speaks more than 1,000 words. This video, those who is watching it now, try to watch again any program we will do with our laptop where we will be analyzing it. Ifeanyi Ejiofor says, as a nationalist he is, that he has a sensitive meeting, sensitive meeting with Eastern elites and Eastern representatives in Nigeria, Eastern governors and Ohaneze Ndigbo. He had a sensitive meeting with them. And after having that sensitive meeting, they made him to understand that Nnamdi Kanu is the person causing insecurity in Nigeria. And as a nationalist, he has to listen to them. Immediately, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu Twitter handle send a message that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is coming live to teach Biafrans what they have to know, to teach Biafrans what they should do, to teach Biafrans their right. Everybody was waiting for Nnamdi Kanu to come and educate his own followers. The next thing we hear is that nobody is hearing from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. The next thing we heard from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is that Malami announced that Nnamdi Kanu is in their custody. Kanu Ntakanu then brought out a message. He says, inside the SS dungeon, where the OS colluded with the Eastern governors and handed Mazen Nnamdi Kanu over, that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu sent out a message from there and say, if truly that you people need freedom, give Simon Ekpa a slot because he know how to lead Biafrans to promised land. That's why Simon Ekpa begin to create that app called enterbiafra.com. DOS refused to give him slot. What they did is they summoned everybody. They begin to mention the names of Eastern Security Network. I'm thanking all of you that is writing. This message is like this. I will analyze it later. Then, DOS begin to write the names of all the Eastern Security Network in Biafran land. Begin to publish it to Nigeria. If you ask, what have Simon Ekpa done against you people? They will send Nigerian military to go and assassinate the person. They mentioned people's name. The China Sanworu will come out and mention people's name online. The people they mastermind oath and they pass to them. They gave them oath. Anybody who see whatever that we brought Biafra down, anybody who knows, who see anything that will make Biafra not to come, and they refuse to say it, may he die, may different kind of things happen to him. That is the oath they passed to us. And we saw that which will make Biafra not to come. We begin to cry. We told them, fighting Simon Ekpa will delay Biafra and it will make Biafra not to come. They told us to shut up. Chike Doziem wrote our names, wrote people's name. The people that is in Nigeria, they assassinated all of them. The people in Europe, their name is there waiting in the airport and the different places. Today, you see Ikenga. He went to Nigeria. The people guiding him was Ebubago, recruited ESN members that recruited themselves back to Ebubago. Option given to them is drop down your gun. Join this movement to allow Fulanis to colonize you, kill you with the ethnic cleansing, send you underground. Work with us and we will give you amnesty. Coordinator of Spain, zonal coordinator in Barcelona, and the street coordinator in Barcelona. All of them descended on us. That from today, all of us, we must take the agitation of Biafra against Simon Ekpa. Emisami, I must greet you. That we must take all our agitation, all our war against one man. In the meeting, some people stood up. It was a very big argument in the meeting, where we are more than 70 people in the meeting. I stood up, 555 Vision. We asked them deep questions. How come Simon Ekpa just become enemy of Biafra? Just now. They say, if you sympathize with Simon Ekpa, you are enemy of Biafra. Today, who is enemy of Biafra? Those people that hide their faces, fighting us. Those people that buried cows, fighting us. Those people that killed dogs, fighting us spiritually. But we told them, onye nna ya ziri ori na-eji ụkwụ agbawa ụzọ. Chukwu kere nwa aka oyibo ga-enye ya mmiri ọ ga-aṅụ. God must lead us through, and we will fight for this Biafra and until we get Biafra. Then we can be able to have history to tell our people. As you can see, Chike Doziem, the man who is issuing sanction paper, has come out, and Soludo, who gave them the ideology of command and control, came and say they have negotiated with the DOS members for them to drop down their guns and the ammunitions and embrace Ruga and the ethnic cleansing, Islamization, and the destroying of our culture, destroying our way of life, and for Fulanis to take everybody over. that DOS and their cohort has agreed to this Usman Donfodio agenda. Soludo confirmed it. It is in our app here. It is in our app here. Then, another man from Anambra State, a member of House of Representatives, he says that Eastern leaders and the Eastern elites, Ohaneze Ndibo, and the Eastern governors, they have negotiated with the DOS, Chike Doziem, Chinasa Nworu, and all of them, that they should embrace Usman Donfodio agenda. And when they do this thing, that they will release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, they will go under political solution for Nnamdi Kanu to admit that he is not going to speak about Biafra again and accept to take amnesty in a large form. You know what is amnesty? Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has came out and he told you they promised him vice president. They promised him oil well. This is amnesty. And those ESN members, they promised them monthly salary, 30,000 naira, like €2, €5, €10 for them to sell their own future. And he says another version came out from IPOB, who stood their ground and say, through sit at home, the whole world will know what is really going on. And this other version of IPOB become very, very strong, standing on the legacies of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Then DOS has embraced amnesty, embraced Usman Donfodio agenda, embraced Ruga, embraced ethnic cleansing, embraced every other Islamization of Nigeria. But another wings came out of IPOB, which is autopilot. And the man says, the leader of this autopilot is not even from Anambra State. How can somebody that is not from Anambra State be leading this organization? And even his own military, his own men, and his own security is even higher than the Nigerian state. The Nigerian state doesn't have even military or ammunition to battle with Biafran Liberation Army. The Nigerian state has failed. The agreement which DOS signed with Eastern governors, Eastern elites, Ohaneze Ndibo to support Usman Donfodio agenda has died. That those ideology cannot work. The only thing they have to do is to bring Mazen Nnamdi Kanu out. Even them, inside there, going every now and then, we see pictures, we see videos of people when Soludo went to visit Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They promised him a heavy amnesty to buy him house in the sky, to build him house on top of River Niger. They promised him everything, to buy him gold from Dubai. That the man made them know that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has refused this amnesty you are offering to him. That this other young man that is not from Anambra State leading this movement today is nowhere to be talked to, is nowhere to be reached. That this man, nobody can even talk to him. But what they know is that his army is even stronger than the Nigerian state. DOS now, since that time, DOS has been killing people in Biafran land, destroying their own brothers, only to serve the agenda of Usman Donfodio. Agenda of Usman Donfodio is a package. When you open the package of the agenda of Usman Donfodio, what you will see there is Islamization of Nigeria, digging Quran down to Atlantic Ocean, which when you go there, you will see Asari Dokubo, who helped them to carry the Quran down to that area. When all this thing has been going on, PM, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's spiritual son, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu disciple, that was his name and his title then, the spokesperson of Biafra, including the families of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the wife, the mother of his children, colluded with the DOS to make sure that Usman Danfodio agenda, led by DOS and Eastern governors, will eliminate Simon Ekpa, including the wife. But onye Chineke si na ọ ga-adị ndụ nwa mgbe nta ka okwu ụgha na-adị eziokwu ewere ọnọdụ. DOS, after they have destroyed all the camp, according to the agreement, by handing Eastern Security Network over to Nigerian government, over to Eastern government. The other day, we saw this guy named a comedy, JPAC. He said, so will let him know that not Nigerian government is not the person, people holding Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And it was true. Our leaders, our prime minister said it before. Nigerian government has no power to hold Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. If the governors of Eastern Zone, Eastern elite, if all of them stood up and say enough is enough. Do remember that Operation Python Dance that took away the life of 28 men in Afaru Ukwu Ibeku, Ezeoku Kanu, in the palace of Ezeoku Kanu, where Nnamdi Kanu came from. The palace. It was Ohaneze Ndigbo that authorized the Nigerian government. They tagged themselves and their children terrorists. Then they authorized them to go to Afaru Ukwu Ibeku to go and eliminate any existing human being found in that place. They killed 28 people, including Jack, the dog. That is evidence. That is how bad these people has become. The same DOS that fought against this thing, their mastermind oath, and they passed this message to all of them, that the mastermind oath, that this oath has started working. You see the oath they gave to us, this oath have started working because the leader of DOS, Chike Doziem, has finally revealed all the secret. How they made the meeting, undermining that every one of us will have already known the secret meeting they had with the Eastern governors. But he has finally revealed that secret by himself. Nobody has ever seen his face broadcasting. He always stay back camera and mandate people to go and use their face to go and attack an innocent man. Now they have confirmed that they have been working with Eastern governors under political solution. You used to hear political solution. You don't ask what it means. Political solution is when they will cripple Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You know, when Abaribe signed a bail bill for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu cannot speak in front of 5 people. He can never join a crowd. That is the political solution. That Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will come out, he will not be able to speak, mention Biafra again. That is political solution. And it says they will compensate them like a Niger Delta militant. They will give them small money to go and they charge their phone. Then that is over. Why Fulanis are there coming from Futajelon? Coming from Futajelon, killing people, taking away your land, taking away all the oil pipe, all the oil wells in your own land. But DOS ended up working against that oath they gave to us. We make this, the anger on that oath, the effect of this oath has started long time, but this effect of the oath is in a high gear now. Political solution, command and control, then you balance it and get it there in amnesty. That is how they betrayed Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They says that Eastern governors came to them and made them, they say, hand us over your boys. That they will go and bring Mazen Nnamdi Kanu under political solution. Is it not what destroyed IPOB? Today we are in government, Biafran government in exile, having liaison offices all over the world. They betray Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And the Chike Dozem, the leader of DOS. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said that time, anything you didn't hear from me, you can hear it from Chike Dozem. And they brought him over and tell him what to say. Send this message to him himself. He know who is talking. They called us meeting, Skype meeting. Coordinators came together in Skype meeting. They called us WhatsApp meeting. Coordinators all over the world. We were there, summoning us by every manner of power. They said it is under obligation that we must go and attack Simon Ekpa, that Simon Ekpa is enemy of Biafra. And because personally I said no, I will not do that. I won't do that. And I won't do that because I know the truth. It is impossible that someone will just overnight or immediately you hear that Nnamdi Kanu is being kidnapped, then the person become evil. It is impossible. Someone like me, 555 Vision, I will ask a question. I will ask a question. And that question, we've been asking that question and we've been proving them wrong since that time until Ifeanyi Ejiofor said, yes, he thought that after he has accepted amnesty of his own, they gave him award. Fulani government gave him award. Fulani government gave Yekome award for betraying themselves, for betraying their own client. They gave them award. Chike Doziem and the DOS that recruited 500,000 e-dogs backing on inside channel, inside their own platform, backing every minute of the day. And God says, you will go to this war with nothing, and you will find, you will see, you will watch spectacularly how we are going to win them. All those are Charuga and all those people who is messing themselves up every day. Where are them today? Why are they not talking? Why are they not talking again? Because truth is life. In as much as we took oath to fight for Biafra, and that oath is where we are standing. And our analysis to this program will come as soon as possible. We took some time from office and we came to deliver this message. Biafrans, we love you. We love you because I love you all. Anyone that believes in truth and anyone that believes in Biafra, anyone that has been confused in what has been playing since the extradition of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, what happened and how the OS sold Mazen Nnamdi Kanu with the agreement they signed with Eastern governors, how they will destroy ESN and impose political solution, command and control, and the amnesty to people. Watch this video, watch it complete. What we ask you to do is, after watching, write us a reasonable comment. Your comment gives us back the energy we are giving to you and more inspiration. Figure out things you know. Write it in the comment section. Watch it. And this is the little biography of what happened in Biafran struggle.
Who has just come on board. very enthusiastic to solve this problem. And then he has reached out to the IPOB. The IPOB and the religious and traditional rulers in Anambra State and the Southeast sat down and discussed with the IPOB. And they convinced them that the fastest way that Nnamdi Kanu can come out is a political solution. And they believed and are ready to walk along that line. Then another group, another faction, which is led by somebody not even from Anambra State in the IPOB, and then some foreign supporters of the IPOB say no, they're not ready to dialogue with the state government. And state government says, well, if you are not ready to dialogue with us, we consider you as criminals and we'll face you. But you can see that they don't even have the capacity to face those ones. And they are still raining mayhem.
Well, Chief,
the governor doesn't have police, he doesn't have army, he doesn't have anything.
okay, we have to talk about the Southeast agenda now as we coast home, because this is a big one. We're quarter to 2023, as I like to say. So it's important to at least keep tabs with the moves.
The allegations of IPOB and all of that. But IPOB has come out and emphatically stated, and I believe them, that they are no longer part of this criminal gang, as it were. And they are now working with us. And we'll probably see their own actions in the next few days, and the people are waiting to see what they can or cannot do to join us. And we called on them on the day of our inauguration. That if you are not part of this...
My wonderful viewers, for watching this video together with me from the beginning to the end. Like I said before, if you like what you see here, if you like what I do in this platform, as you have finished watching this video, please hit that red button that says subscribe and put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. Share my videos, leave your comments in the comment section constructively. Until I meet your way again in my next video, I still remain your Linda's TV show. Bye-bye.